Alex, the second part of a double weekend and a disappointing result tonight, an 8-3 loss to the Jets. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, again, first and foremost, congratulations to the Slough Jets. I thought they were excellent tonight. We weren't. First period we were okay, that we conceded and we brought back and we got a couple of good goals and looked set going into second, but the second we completely capitulated and fell apart. Two short-handed goals conceded, a power play goal, and we basically fell apart, and at home in front of that many people, that's not acceptable.
Obviously not an ideal weekend for you. The first test, you said long ago, obviously it's the first test failed. The more games keep coming on now, how does the team kick on from here?
Well, look, we spoke about the habits of everyone during those games against Lee Valley, Swindon and Victor, and no disrespect to those three. I have the utmost respect for them, but we were doing bad things against them and getting away with it because our individual skill meant that we were able to do that. If we did a toe drag on our own blue line, you look at Elliott's goal when he scored that 10th on it in Swindon, and I commented in our last video at that game, that's great against a younger inexperienced team, but we tried it tonight on the power play. We turned the puck over on our own blue and we conceded. So it was a big reflection time tonight to say, we only lost 2 games last year, I believe, and we've done that already. And we're only into the 5th game of the season. So yeah, a big reflection time and a wake-up call for us, and guys needed to step up, and they haven't, and we need to look at that and go from there, really.
Obviously, looking at the opposition, you said fair play to Slough. Obviously, they scored more goals tonight than they did in all 3 visits against last season. Just how much have they improved in your eyes?
They were a wonderful organisation. They went through a bad spell. That's not their fault. The rink. When they came out of the EPL. So. Taking the Devils' side of losing tonight, it's great to see the Slough Jets organisation back and flourishing. But that doesn't help us, this weekend. But really impressive them, and it's great for the league because it does provide more competition. What doesn't help, and this is not an excuse, the 3 games before this, that's when players get the bad habits because we go and win a game 8-0. We've come and lost the game 8-0 pretty much, and that unbalance needs to level out so that consistently you're playing week in, week out at that level, and otherwise it's hard for guys to learn. But that said, there's no excuse. We were completely outplayed tonight by a well-drilled, determined, young, energetic Slough team. And even the physicality early, which we dominated early with the physicality, went away. And once it did and they settled in, they played a great game.
Obviously, we have to put that one behind us now and move on. Possibly one of the longest away trips of the year coming up next weekend, away in Peterborough. How do you look to bounce back in that?
Yeah, we've got to bounce back. With only 4 teams making the playoffs this year, we were looking at maybe 3 or 4 games lost throughout the season to make the top 4 this year, which with a 15-team league is going to be tough that only 4 make it. But in reality, when we looked at it at the start of the season, we should have had no issue making that top 4. But we've had a big wake-up call right now, and one of the teams that we didn't consider to be in contention in the top 4, although we knew they'd improve, have just given us a massive wake-up call. Last year we lost to Peterborough away, so that was another one that I was earmarking as a potential banana skin like this weekend. But realistically, we've got to start improving, and we've got to now look to Thursday first for practice, and then Peterborough's a big game. We need to pick up points.
Alex, see you next weekend.
Thank you.